Okay, so before the video starts, I want to show you proof of everything that I'm saying. So here is our revenue in October 1st to October 31st of 2023. You can see November implementing this concept, it almost doubled. And then finally going to December of 2023, we hit our first 100K a month, which continued over, allowed us to make over $1 million. So I can show you right here. If I were to go to all time, you can see in this account, we have around $600,000. If I were to click over to the other account that we've got set up, and go to all time, I will show you what that looks like as well. Over here, we're able to collect another 570K rough estimate. So these are the principles in this video. I'm going to show you exactly how it all happened. All right, so today is day number 8 of restarting and scaling my business in public and my previous business. And the front-end product that we used to achieve all of this was completely for free. And this business, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. So I'm going to explain how that strategy kind of works and how you can make a lot of money by selling something for free the same way that I am doing right now. So I learned this lesson the hard way, but before we dive into the offers, funnels, or anything of that nature, you need to understand that you are selling something for free right now. In my business, we wanted to attract a high level of agency owner to actually go on and sign our product so we can actually go into their business and make them money. But for the longest time ever, we weren't able to find them and just kept attracting these people that just weren't qualified. They didn't have money on hand, they didn't even have a business, so they really weren't ideal prospects and we could never charge more, which kept our business stuck around 10-ish K per month for a very long time. Then, from that point on, when we realized this, and we realized after looking at all the free content and all the free exposure that you'd get without having to pay us, so anything that was for free when you searched up our names online, essentially it was all directing someone to how to start a business, how to get your first client, how to start your agency. And it gave us this really big realization that essentially, whether it's your online free content or just the way that your profile looks, if you don't have any social media or nurturing content, is always selling people something, because people's only way to perceive the future, and I guess what buying a product, a payment, anything of that nature is in the first place, is essentially they're making a predictor of value based on what they can already see. So if someone sees really good free stuff, they make a prediction in their head that the paid stuff is going to be even better. And that's kind of the assumption that people go through. So what happens a lot of the time is people aren't creating great free stuff. And as a result, the assumption that people make is that their paid stuff is going to be the exact same like that. So whether you realize it right now or not, what someone can access for free about your business and what they can understand about it is going to create the entire judgment of whether they think that you can actually deliver a great result on the paid basis as well, and whether it's a good decision for them to spend their money on it. Alrighty, so now that we are well on the computer, I want to explain exactly how this functions, because there's 3 phases towards doing this. The first step of this is going to be the actual offer that we have to sell free stuff. So what that means and what this actually looks like in this use case is I see almost everyone in this industry have a free lead magnet, or they have a free opt-in or a free training or a free custom plan. That is not going to cut it. The way that a free offer works, if it is actually good, is essentially what will happen is it's a service that is either going to be at a loss monetarily, so you're going to have a loss of money, or you're going to have a loss of time. So you're going to have a loss of time. It needs to be at the expense of one of these things. Not because these are the only prerequisites to make it good. It's that 99% of the time, in order to actually provide something of value, you're either going to have to spend money on it to give it away for free, or you're going to have to spend time on it. So let me give you 2 examples of what this might look like. Let's say, for example, that we are running a video editing agency. Something that would cost us money and or time is delivering a free video to anyone that opts in to our funnel or wants to work with our agency. So the time would either be the video editor ourselves, so the video editor if we're doing it ourselves, or it could be the actual money that we have to pay the video editor. So let's say maybe that is like 20 bucks a video. So it's going to be minus 20 bucks. Essentially, we need to offer something that is so good that it would actually be a part of our legitimate service. And if we can do this, what is going to happen is, let's say that per every 10 videos that we make, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for every 10 videos that we make, we learn that on one of them, this person actually goes and they convert into a customer. Now, imagine this customer over the duration of their lifetime with our company ends up paying us with a great product and actually keeping them on for a long time. Let's say around $10,000. It can be even less, and I'll just illustrate this principle here. The price that it would cost to have these first videos edited at $20 is going to be 20 bucks, 40 bucks, 60 bucks, 80 bucks, 100 bucks, and then double that over to $200. So we're gonna be paying $100 per 5 videos. And if we can get one client that gets us, again, 10K over here, we are making a 100x return, or even half of that, still ridiculous, a 50x return on the actual customer that we get over the lifetime that they pay us. And that is the power of having a super strong loss leader offer. Now, that is going to be the first phase, and how you should actually do that if you have something that's a little bit different from a video editing agency. Maybe you run a coaching product, is you want to actually go ahead and onboard people to a certain extent completely for free. So let's say you run something a little bit more esoteric. Let's say you run a mindset manifestation or a fitness program. The way that you can actually implement a free offer for somebody is you onboard them completely free of charge. You give them a free service. So whether that is a free meal plan or whether that's a free custom coaching plan, and then you give them the implementation calls to actually do it, or you onboard them to a free inner circle. You give them something, once again, that would otherwise be paid. And it has to kind of sting. You have to have that feeling where it's like, oh, I don't know if I really should be giving this away for free, because that, again, is what's going to make it see success. Someone's predictor of the free value that you give them is going to be the indicator of whether they decide to pay you. And a lot of the time, what's going to actually happen is from that point on, when we set up our free shit, so we've got our traffic, so traffic over here, and it's going to be directing to this insane free offer, is that we're going to get a lot of people who are going to opt in to this free offer that otherwise would never have. These are people that wouldn't have opted into an email list. They wouldn't have given us their phone number. They might not even like things. They might even like social media. We might not even know they exist. They're just lurking their ghosts on our channel. But what a free offer like this does is it allows them to come out of the shadows and actually get to test run and actually get to test drive the service that you are selling before you actually buy it. Look at the greatest stores in the world. Look at an Apple store. Look at any tech shop. They are all, and look, Costco is a great example of this. They're always giving out free things to you. You know what an Apple phone looks like. You know how game consoles work. You've played the demo of any video game that you've tried. Essentially, they're doing the same thing where they're creating a vision of what it would look like to actually have this product and to own it, which makes you actually want to go forward and buy it. So from that point on, once we've got this free offer right here, the next phase, and I guess where a lot of people get tripped up and don't decide to implement this, is they actually go forward and they need to get upsold. So you need to sell them into a paid client. The best way to actually do this is in the free experience, you got to do a few things. First off, it actually has to be good. Honestly, I would say it has to be great. Your free stuff has to be better than other people's paid stuff. If you can nail that, it's not only going to be the fact that you make a good amount of money, you are going to literally stomp out everyone in your market one by one by one by one if your free stuff is better than their paid stuff, because word is going to get out and marketing is just the process of people finding out and however long that takes. The second thing that actually needs to happen in this offer is you need to set good expectations. So when someone actually gets into your ecosystem, so whether it's that you are editing them a video for free, or if it's coaching, this is going to be especially powerful, you are onboarding them for free, you have the ability to pretty much spend a bunch of time with this person. And if you're spending a bunch of time with this person delivering them a product, you have a lot of time to actually curate and position the upsell and what it would look like to actually use your service as a paying customer. So when you are working with them, one of the biggest things that you want to do is you want to set a long-term vision. So you want to set a long-term vision of you two working together. And you also want to set the payment clauses in the future if you do decide to work together. So I'll give you an example. Let's say we are the Mindset Manifestation Coach. We onboard somebody, and the expectation that we set after we deliver this great product is that, hey, over the next 12 months, you're not going to be able to just achieve this minor result that you have in the first 30 days of this. You're going to be able to absolutely transform this and achieve this great thing, but it's going to take 12 months to do. And that's just the timeline. That's how long things take. So what I wanted to actually discuss is we are delivering this free thing to you right now. The reason we are doing it is because we want to give you the ability to see that it can actually change your life. Is this something that if you actually are seeing results and you're actually making a return on it, would be something that you're willing to pay for? Okay, amazing. And then you're going to walk through, as you can actually see here. So this actually says payment, just to make it clear. And then this actually says vision. Apologies, didn't know I was blocking it out. You're going to show them the entire spin of how you offer the product structuring and what you have, so that when they do get that great result, it's a very natural upsell onto whatever paid product you are selling them. Ladies and gentlemen, this absolutely transformed my life, and I hope it can do the same for you. I'm actually going to be launching my product in the next few days, following this exact same rule, so it's going to be completely for free to try it out, see what it looks like, etc., etc. So yeah, I'm going to keep it posted. I'm going to prove this concept live in action. So I hope the value that you got from this video was worth the time that you spent, and I will see you tomorrow.